This is the one day that it is raining in Toronto while we're here. I know you thought it was gonna be raining more while I was here because of when I posted, but all of the days that we've been here, it's been very nice out. But rainy day means joyride day. Joyride, indoor skate park. I'm gonna rent a BMX and wear a non-multi-impact helmet. It's gonna be a good time overall. Angela and Nicole, they're gonna go shopping while we're doing it. Expected to be 2 hours. Angela got her eyebrows and permanent makeup done.
Looking good.
Don't she look great? Okay, bye. Rental bikes.
That's much better. You know what? Joel will say that he's not as good at this as me, which like maybe is true, but selling himself short. Also multi-impact helmet, BMX, brake, no pegs. Things are weird today. All right, Joel, let's see it there, brother. I keep telling Joel over this box jump that he could absolutely table it. Yo! It's good. It comes quick. This is Eric fucking it up.
Did we miss that one?
No, that one was pretty good actually. I followed you the whole way around. I just wanted to get one of you like coming around and back.
Okay.
This isn't the shot. This is the one. Just try hopping to do a 180. Whoa. Wasn't expecting you to do that. You're sliding there. Yep. I'm feeling good about that. Let's see you just roll in. Nope. So now at this point, Joel and I have both swapped bikes out for other bikes for different reasons. You look way better on the BMX.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah. It's just an easier bike to throw around.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much.
That looks better. Feels better. Bar turn and everything. Wow! Wow! So sweaty. It's not cold out. Wildly successful trip to Markham, Ontario. Joyride 150.
And here we are, back to reality, which sort of makes it sound like, you know, my reality is not easily the coolest thing in the world. I make YouTube videos. For reality for me is like pretty unbelievable. I guess a better way to put it would be like back in Nova Scotia from Ontario. Now, I've noticed in the comments sections, and this is over a couple of years now, that the biggest topic of conversation every single time I go to visit Joel and Nicole, every time we go to ride mountain bikes and he's got the titanium Kona with him with that turquoise rigid carbon fork, it's the talk of the comments section. I think there was like 2 comments about it this time. This time, thankfully, I had the wherewithal to like shoot some video of it before I left. So now I can show it to you and we can discuss it a little bit. So I can't be like entirely sure about the dates here, but it was like 3, maybe 4 years ago. Joel was expressing some interest in acquiring and getting into mountain biking a little bit, like making that extra step even further away from riding a cross bike in the dawn and getting something maybe a little bit more capable. And being the ever enterprising person he is, taking the same route that I do all the time, found this titanium Kona for, I think it was like $700. Got a set of like old Mavic wheels, the frame, the fork, and maybe a couple other things with it. A crankset? I don't know. Joel will answer in the comments, possibly. And then he set it up single speed with hydraulic disc brakes, rigid fork for riding in the dawn. That's how it was like first built up. Flat bar, single speed, rigid fork. Yeah, that's how it was. That's like a pretty good start jumping into like the mountain bike game. That's like a pretty capable bike for riding at the dawn. But then I remember discussions of like the odd spots in the dawn where it's like, it would be nice to have at least a cluster of gears to like shift up to make these like tight switchback climbs. Hence the introduction of the 11-speed XT drivetrain with like a flat bar setup. But then the interest of like long bike packing, like long gravel events really started to like take hold. Definitely started to make this bike go into the direction that it is now, where it sits as a just like an absurd drop bar cross bike. Basically, it's a mountain bike turned into a cross bike, but like take every part of a cross bike and like grow it. And that, I believe, is the idea behind the current configuration that it sits in right now. With those ridiculous curve Walmer drop bars, the fact that it is a 29er rigid mountain bike and uses an 11-speed drivetrain. Anyway, it's like a Tour Divide inspired rig that might just try something like the Tour Divide. Is it the Tour Divide? Yeah, I think I've hit the nail on the head here. That's a Tour Divide rig. Anyway, here's the details for what I know about it. So the frame is a Kona Rayhin. It's made of titanium. It's got sliding rear dropouts, tapered head tube, threaded bottom bracket, you know, all the stuff that you'd expect from a $2,999 Canadian frame, which, keep in mind, Joel picked up for $700. The fork is from a Trek Stash 5. It's a suspension corrected rigid fork. It's carbon. It kind of looks cool. The color looks good on this titanium frame. I like it. Clamping the steer tube of the fork is just like it's like an Eclipse stem. I don't actually know how long it is, but it clamps a set of curve Walmer bars in the widest setup that you can get them. Ultegra R8000 levers actuate the XT brake calipers and the XT 11-speed rear derailleur with the 11 through 42 cassette. And that all matches up with a matching XT crankset with a 32-tooth narrow wide chainring. Wheels are hubs that Joel can't remember, laced to Stan's Arch rims. He also has another set of wheels with a like a generator front hub to put a light on and like power things when doing big days on the saddle. Tires are 29 by 2.25 Schwalbe knobby nicks. So those will eventually be swapped out for something with a bit more of a finer tread that'll actually roll on the road quite a bit nicer. And to finish things off, make sure everything's kind of matching, an Eclipse seat post with a fabric scoop saddle sitting on top. And so now, after 4 years of wondering, you know at least a good portion of the story of that silver bike with the turquoise fork, you know like exactly where it's at right now. You know everything about it, and when it changes again, I'll forget to make videos about it, and then we'll wait another 4 years and we'll see where it's at that point. After being a Joyride, I do believe I am going to actually start writing a business plan to try and make something like that here. Like, yeah, I think.